Welcome to the wonderful world of drawing. I'm your host, Jeremy Stoltz. We are on season 2, episode 314. Going to work on another Animal Crossing character tonight. This one requested by Lindsay Badger. I'm not blurry. Yay! There we go. All right, let's get dangerous. Bring this down as far as I can so we can see just how close Yeah, I gotta kill this light while I'm doing the pencil because it just makes it way too flushed out. I just got notified that I was going live. How awesome is that? Hello, Lindsay Badger. I am drawing a character you requested. Now, probably that's just a little too close, so it's making it blurry. Let's try it that distance there. The critter of the day is ketchup. And he's in a raincoat. He, she? Is it a he or she? Daughter has him. Okay, so it is a he. If I just paid attention to what you were typing, I would have figured it out. Let's see, how does that correspond to... Okay, cool. He is kind of looking at this guy. I kind of wanted him looking over in the direction of the next guy. Hey there, Mr. Joseph. That was an amazing hour. For those of you who don't know, he was over on the Mental Health Hour with Tim Conrad and Gemma. Go over, watch that replay. If you need to do it right now, I completely understand. If not, you can wait till I'm done. You can go over, check out the replay over there. Oh, I did not like how some of these were turned out. Now, I have the Hey Luke because that was the first one. And I really like how the It's Lindsay turned out because that's just how it is. But I had to change up and give the Joseph just a little bit more So it is purple for sure, but with just a little bit of green tint there. Did you know? And then I did Troy's a little bit better. And I redid Julie's because I just didn't like the way that I haphazardly wrote Julie. So Julie's got hers done. And then the other Carrie one that I had a picture drawn on the back, so it always showed through. So I redid Carrie's. Desiree! So yeah, there's my cards. And I just thought I'd show you guys that, especially after yesterday's attempt to be in number one place, I had to give Joseph Burke something really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, dude.
All right.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
I just wanted to
Doing
hop.
all right. I have to go to bed tonight. No staying up till 4 a.m.
Oh.
I have to be up at like 7.
Oh, you got a job interview?
I have a job interview at 9
Whoop,
a.m.
whoop. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those ones where I was watching Des last night, and I went over and started filling out an application and sent it through, and then like 2 hours later, I got like a text reply back, was like, hey, are you interested in this job? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, then they asked me basically all the same questions that I filled out on the application that I had to answer through like, press 1 or press 2. And I'm like, okay.
Nice.
And then they're like, okay, we're going to schedule you for an in-person interview tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
We'll go.
And they were like 7, 8, or 9. I'm like, let's do 9.
There you go. All right.
Let's not wake up so early. Not to mention, if they're starting interviews at 7 a.m., I'd rather let them get a couple people out of the way, and then I can come in and kind of close the deal. Did you know Joseph Burke was going live? Holy.
Great Scott.
That was awesome. Yes, you are my Lucky Charms.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms. So I want to try and go live around 11:30 tonight, which is about 2 hours from now.
Okay.
I want to go play some games and hang out in the man cave for a little bit, and I'm going to come back and do some art.
Okay.
So I know you're not going to be up that late, but man, good luck tomorrow.
I really hope I'm not up that late, because if I am, it's going to be.
No, man, you need to get into bed. You need to get in bed pretty early, bro. You need to.
And the thing is, I can go and lay in bed sometimes, and I will just nothing. My body's like, haha.
You got to get off your phone. That's the main thing, because your phone will keep you awake.
I do.
Okay.
I set it off to the side. I have it, everything shut off as far as notifications, everything, and I will just toss and turn. And that every Sunday night when I was working in the factory, it would happen because I had that anticipation of what kind of hell am I going into this week?
Mm.
And so I really haven't had it since I've been unemployed. That type of like anxiety.
Like sleep anxiety. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I get that sometimes when I have to go to a doctor's appointment, and my doctor's appointments are like 2.5 hour drives away.
Oh.
So like, I know in the back of my mind, I got to get in bed about 11:30, 10:30. I got to get in bed. That way I can get at least 6 hours. I can get up in the morning and drive. Well, that anxiety of knowing I got to get up early keeps me awake all freaking night, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And so I call it travel anxiety because it just keeps me awake all night. And I mean, I can take Benadryl, nothing. I can take melatonin, nothing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, dude. And it's a real thing. And I get you. I mean, I've been many nights staring at the ceiling fan and the alarm clock on my bed and just kind of like, okay. And the hours just tick away. And the next thing you know, you're 45 minutes from the time your alarm's supposed to go off. And at that point, you're just like, well, screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and get up.
Or worse, that's when you fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then your alarm goes off and you're like, I didn't even get any sleep.
No, I get it, man. I really do.
So yeah, so like I said, I'm hoping that I can get out of here. I can go relax, maybe even read a book and get my eyes tired, and then just kind of pass out. Gemma, hello, and Luke's here. Okay, we can cancel the search party for Luke. He has shown up this week, so we know that he didn't get lost riding his bike in the mountains. Yes, Ella, it was an amazingly great show.
Thank you, Ella. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor to my show. I was telling the group here that I'm going to be on here in about 2 hours on the Creative Multiverse, just for a quick 1 hour stream or so. And you're welcome to, I can add you to the list if you want me to. You can come in and hang with us for a little bit. But I'm going to be measuring your box and getting your dimensions and start the template work on your little design project there. And you can come hang. And if you wanted to touch base prior, you can let me know.
Speaking of sponsors, last night after I got off the broadcast and it was later that night.
You better be telling me I'm in the lead.
That I got another sponsor.
You did?
Yes, and so I have not been able to thank him in person yet, but I will thank him tonight on this show. And thank you for the sponsorship, Mr. Chris Wiegand.
There we go. Oh, I love that dude.
Yes.
He's awesome.
Yes.
Good old Chris Wiegand.
And he got brought onto my radar through Hapstars. Because I had seen him around previously, but never really interacted with him. And it was his Hapstars show that I got to, I don't know, be introduced to him. And was like, sweet. And I've hung out with him for a couple of his Friday night movies. So it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a really fun show tonight. Tim and Gemma do a really good job. So
yes, this is Catch Up Ella. And we have KK.
Catch Up.
And we have another one that Lindsay asked for, which was
Fauna, yeah.
Yep. And then we have
Brewster. No.
This is Sprinkle. This was requested by Trevor, the ambassador. And this one here is
There's Brewster.
Yeah, there's Brewster. And of course, the one that Ella's coveting.
Oh. Let's go.
Yep. And then we've got this one here.
Oh.
Which is Blathers. Bengal.
Man, you've been busy.
June. And we started it all off with the main man, Mr. Tom. Now, what I'm doing is the very first 7 that I did together. You'll notice they've all got.
Where's Isabel?
She's coming. She's on. Okay. Let's see. What day did we put her? We have her coming on the 12th.
Okay.
So, but
don't forget the ferry boat guy too.
Had a blue with a green background, and each of their backgrounds connected, so it goes right to the next one. So
don't forget Cap'n.
Yep. Well, I got some 30 some odd days to fill. So then from this week to this next week, I transitioned from grass into beach. And so all of these characters are going to have a beach um, theme for the next 7 days. But the reason why I'm not doing the
OKK
background,
slider.
yeah, the reason why I'm not doing the background on these yet is once I get these 7 done, I'm going to put a rainbow behind them.
Oh.
So I don't want to try to do that from card to card. I want to do that all at once. So that's the reason why. Now, after that, I'm going to transition into something else on the ground, but I'm going to go with darker blue for the background. I might throw some plants and some stuff in there, but the very last week, I'm going to go all black backgrounds, and I'm going to throw stars and everything else in the final set from there.
I
So
love
that's
it. Maybe
how I'm,
do like a firework display because they do the fireworks on the
okay.
weekends sometimes. You know, like little sprinkle star things in the sky or something like that. It'd be kind of cool.
And this one was drawn because of the takeover yesterday
KK slider.
for Al Sanchez because he was playing such amazing guitar. I had to find a character that did the guitar, and this guy right here fit it. So
That's awesome.
that's where the inspiration for that one came from. But you're heading out of here, Joe, so you can go
Yeah, man.
relax for a bit.
Yeah, I want to go chill for a couple hours and play some games and unwind my mind. And I'm going to be back here in about 2 hours. I have it scheduled for the Creative Multiverse. I'm not going to
Yep.
be going long tonight, just about an hour. But I am going to try to get on here and get on the stream and say hi to my amazing sponsors tonight because they do sponsor me, and I got to make sure that they're getting some content. So, but I'll see you guys back in a couple hours.
Sounds great, buddy. Thank you for stopping up and hanging.
Later, Jared.
Bye. Well, Ella, like I said, I have a top 3 that I usually let pick what they want for the month. They, I go with the person that sponsored the most, and I let them pick first, and then second and third. Then after that, all of these go up for sale, and they all are for the same exact price. So I do not charge outrageous prices for people to be able to see and own my stuff. But I want to be fair to the people that are throwing awards my way, which by the way, there was 2 that went by. I missed. Okay, let's see. We had a we had a Haps Hug Award from Ella. 3 that went by. So let's add Ella's up. So we're all right. You're still in 3rd place, Ella. So you're eligible for a card at the moment. Let's see. Luke drops me $1. All right. Thank you for the happy birthday award. And Gemma with a Got Talent. Do I have her on here at all yet this month? No, so we get to add her over here. Thank you very much. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, right now we have Sports for the Blind in 1st place, Joseph Burke in 2nd place, and Ella in 3rd. Right? You can, but luckily I'm in a very big room and it's decently ventilated in here. Ella with a Super Clap Award. Okay, hold on. Wait, I gotta give myself space. And Super Clap. As anyone that had headphones on is like, ow! Thank you very much, Ella. There's certain elements on these characters that I try to wait until I color to actually put in. Like some of their facial designs like this, I don't want to draw a line around them and cause that effect. How far away from first place are you? Okay, Ella. Let's see where you at. You are at. You're about currently $12 away from first place because yesterday Joe and Sports for the Blind, Mr. Troy, were battling back and forth. They gave llama stays and they gave like crazy awards, and he was buying me coffees, and it was crazy yesterday. You know what? I'm going to go with a different color. I want to go brighter. Brighter, brighter, brighter. Oh, you know what? I don't have Joe in here. Let me turn music back on because we have a little bit of dead noise in here while I get to drawing and I forget to look up and answer questions. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Synthwave. There we go. Let's find some synth. It's going to give me an ad. Let's pause the ad. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go. Sleep is good for your mental health. Ooh, I don't know about that. I mean, I have a very firm belief that I'll sleep when I die. Hello, Julie. Julie, I redid your card. Julie's card now looks like this. Thank you for stopping in, Julie. That might be what I do. That might be. It is fancy. But it still doesn't beat Hey Luke. Because Hey Luke was the first. This little duck is all red with a green hair top, and he's got some yellow on him. And he normally wears different outfits, but I've seen him in this little raincoat, and I was like, I gotta get him a duck in a raincoat. Are you kidding me? But normally he has some different outfits that he can wear, I guess, in the game. There's loads of clothes. Okay. Lindsay schooling me on letting me know what's going on in this game because I just don't know. I know very little from watching my wife and then from watching Lindsay play. I've learned more. Thank you for the Super Heart Award, Gemma. That brings you up to 90 cents for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was hard keeping track when things started. Yes, pants optional. Can you believe that? Where do animals get off thinking they can just not wear pants? It's like you can see their little buns. And we can only do that with rabbits. Only your character wears pants on the island. Well, we now know who wears the pants in the family. So yeah, for those of you that were not here a little bit ago, I have a job interview tomorrow with the Staples Company. I'm going to apply to be a print tech. We'll see how that application and interview goes. So times might be changing on the show. I will still do one once a day, but we may have a revolving time schedule because I do not know what type of schedule I'm going to get. I'm not going to ask for any favors. I'm going to take whatever I can get. So I don't see it really affecting it too much. Worst case scenario, I either got to push it back, an hour or two at night, or I've got to, do one earlier in the day, like if I work a night shift. Let's see, Ella. I did not see the Brilliant Award. Thank you very much, Ella. Let's get that added in. You are 1/3 of the way from getting back to first place. You are still about double that amount to get back to Joe's second place. So thank you. Yeah, I usually go back and double check with the awards given each day and verify that oh man, I'm blurry. How dare it. Thank you for the Cheers Award, Julie. Julie. Do I have, yes, Julie's already done an award this month, so I can add to hers. That is super, super cool. You don't want people out of the U.S. getting in there. The postage is, you know what? That is what I get the awards for. I have money that is coming in from that. And if that's what it takes to send something like that overseas, then that's what I do. I am, like I said, if I got a month where there was only 3 people and they all gave, a 30-cent award, a 20-cent award, and a 10-cent award, I'm still sending something out to them, and I'm not charging them packaging, because that is something that I want to do to help out the people that are here with me, giving me awards and letting me know that what I'm doing is worth it to them. So to me, it's worth it in the long run to just send something to them and make them feel like, they've got something, because the wonderful world has so many different things that distract us on any given day. On any point, you guys that are here right now have chose to be here with me in this moment. You could be doing anything else, and I want you guys to know just how much I appreciate you guys when you're here with me. All right, we're keeping this relatively straight, going straight across with the sand. You could be sleeping. That is true. And not only that, but Gemma's like almost in tomorrow, and she's here hanging out with us. And she was up super early today to do a cooking show that you guys need to go and check out. Yeah, you are already in tomorrow. So see, she's already hanging out with us tomorrow. She's like in the upside down. Hello from the future. Hello, hello, hello. You know what I like best about people like Gemma that tell us, they're from the future? I know that there's going to be a tomorrow now because she's there, and we're gonna get our knowledge that tomorrow is going to happen now because she told us that we're here. Now, I have to test something because I don't know how this is going to look and do not want to mess this card up. So, I will take a test piece, use the color that I used on this, and then test whether or not gray is going to... Okay, so the gray will come and not do too much damage to it. True, but again, like I said, you could be sleeping. You could be doing anything. You could be watching your stories, as my mom would say. There we go. There's a little bit of shade in there. I want to throw a little bit in his beak here. And a little bit on the hat. Now this right here is the lightest of the gray that you can get. It's basically just a gray 1. And it helps throw just a little bit of highlight. I mean, and it's hard to see unless you're actually seeing it in color. But it throws just a shade of shadow into it without actually disturbing the color. So there we go. We got old Ketchup here watching KK perform. This one here has already been used enough when I was testing for the inking, and I did enough colors on this, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss this piece away because I'm not going to need it anymore. I've got more than enough test pieces when I was cutting stuff up like this that I can keep dabbing and trying. So, but I want to thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut this one out for the day. I am going to try to get some rest and sleep because I have an interview tomorrow. So I will let you guys know as soon as I find something out. I will post something on here and let you guys know. Yes, thank you. Okay, now Chris, you were not here earlier. Thank you for stopping in at the nick of before I close this out. I want to thank you for being my most recent active sponsor. Thank you very much. It means the world to me. I have just a few of you guys. Yourself, Carrie Long, Native Graffiti, and my cousin John are all sponsors. And at one point, Desiree was a sponsor as well, but I completely understand. But yeah, it means a lot. So thank you, sir. And for those of you not following Chris, follow him. He has amazing content that he already does, amazing content that is coming up. and you won't be disappointed. You never know what you're going to get when you watch a stream with Chris. But since I am blurry, I am going to head on out of here because it's the second time, Haps. You had one job, Haps. You had one job. All right, guys. Have a great night.